Hey folks, welcome to Low Country Wildlife. On today's show, we got a good one. We're going to start out with an afternoon turkey hunt with me by myself doing the filming and the hunting. We'll head over to 301 for a little taxidermy tip, and then we go in hog hunting. As you can see, it's going to be a good one. So don't you go anywhere. It's all coming up next.
Low Country Wildlife is brought to you by 301 Deer and Wild Hog Processing and Taxidermy, Irby Street Sporting Goods, Carolina Plantation Rice, Marshall's Marine, Maury's Sportsman's Preserve, Palmetto Pulpwood and Timber Company, Sparrow Kennedy Tractor Company, and by Palmetto Off-Road.
301 Processing and Taxidermy, the PD's best place to take your harvest, whatever it is. Don't waste anything. Bring us everything that walks, crawls, flies, or swims. Steve Drummond, along with his great staff, will create a mount you can be proud of. And after you've wrestled that alligator, bring him into 301. We specialize in alligator processing. Call or come by 301 Processing and Taxidermy. We're ready to help you. Located at 2421 Oleta Highway in Effingham.
LCW style, baby. Well, folks, it is the 2011 turkey season opening day. I've been watching these birds for a few weeks now, but I just snuck in here where I thought these birds was going to try to come this afternoon to feed, and before I even got set down, the bird gobbled. So I just sat down, throwed up. You can see it was hunting. I mean, in a matter of 5-10 minutes, we was looking at that bird, and he just hung up. There's 2 ditches right there that come together, and he just wouldn't come across some ditches. Another gobble with him. Actually, the other gobble's a little bit bigger. They started trying to make their way around after a while, and after they got around, coming around, I tried to move the camera so y'all could see it. Well, I thought the other bird had went back to the field, but he didn't. He was actually close. And when I was turning that camera, I heard, "Buck," you know, an alarm put. So the birds took off back around, and I stopped them. And I was trying to get the camera on them, and the first one stuck his head up. I mean, I knew they were both mature birds. I put the smoke on him. Nice way to start the season right there. About a 9-inch, 9.5-inch bearded bird, maybe 1-inch spurs on him. Not a monster, but the season is early, folks. It's early. We just getting fired up. Y'all don't go anywhere. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more LCW.
For everything outdoors, stop by Irby Street Sporting Goods today. They have the area's largest selection of new and used bows by Matthews, Bowtech and PSE, along with a full-service archery pro shop and a 25-yard indoor range. You can also choose from hundreds of rods and reels for both fresh and saltwater fishing. Irby Street also has a large selection of clothing for men, women, and children. Names like Browning, Guy Harvey, and Drake Waterfowl, along with sunglasses by Costa Del Mar. That's Irby Street Sporting Goods in Florence.
At Marshall's Marine, fun comes in waves, and an adventure is always waiting. Step inside the Southeast's largest climate-controlled showrooms and select your next boat, Wave Runner or ATV. Choose from pontoon boats, deck boats, Triton and Ranger bass boats, Yamaha Wave Runners, Stingray power boats, and Arctic Cat all-terrain vehicles. Marshall's is the largest marine dealer in the Carolinas, and our service experience is second to none. We're just a short drive from where you are now. Family, fun, and fishing begins at Marshall's Marine, Lake City.
Hey folks, welcome back to Low Country Wildlife. So I'm up here with my buddy, the legend, and legend, I put the smoke on him, son.
Yeah, I seen where you put one on the dirt yesterday.
Well, Josh was at work, and I don't know what you were doing, but you know what I was doing? I was hunting.
I was working.
All right, well, of course, I could just bring him up here and drop him by. We stuck him in the freezer last night, or refrigerator last night. We talked to him, but you do all kind of mounts for turkeys and stuff, but the number one thing is to prepare him when you leave the field to get him to you in good shape. What do people need to do?
Well, the main thing what I like for people to do is, and I try to tell my boys this or whoever I'm hunting with, if they want to mount the bird or if they got any idea that they're going to mount the bird, is to, as soon as they shoot it, get up, go get the bird and hold on to him. Don't let him flop. I mean, some of them will sit there and let him flop 3 or 4 minutes till he's dead. I like for you to put some pressure down on him, fold his wings over, try to keep from getting spurred, but keep the bird as solid as possible without him just flopping all around and messing up everything. Because when it does that, it is hard to get a lot of them feathers straightened back out.
Right. So you got him down, he's expired.
Right.
Going to the truck with him.
Right.
Then what I need to do.
Right. Well, you just bring him into us, and if we're going to do a fan mount for you, we'll give you a free cleaning. We'll breast the bird out. We'll fillet the breast off of him for you if you want a fan mount.
Well, that's what I'm going to get.
If you're going to do a full body mount, you know, obviously we're going to have a lot of other stuff involved in it.
Well, why don't we show the folks how to take the feathers off if they want to take the feathers off themselves and the beard off.
All right, and if they want to keep it themselves, what you're going to need is you're going to need a good sharp knife. I like a razor blade, and I got some cutters here, and I got a hacksaw if you're going to clean it yourself and then bring it into us later. What I like to do is just fold his tail up there, and you're going to come on the top here, and you want 2 layers of feathers. I like the fan, and then I like the second layer of feathers is what I like to cut off. But if you're going to do it yourself, take a big chunk out of it there and leave me enough to work with. That way I don't have to worry about it.
You can always take it off, but you can't put it back on.
But what I'm going to do is come in here, and there's a little joint bone in here, and you can see, just run your knife up in there and find that joint bone, and you can go right through that little knuckle, and the feather come off, and you'll have a nice, a nice fan mount just like that. You can see how I left just 1 layer, right. 2 layers of feathers, the fan, and then the second layer of feathers there. and that's not too much to put on my plaque.
Since you just grab them,
Right.
feel with your fingers up,
Right.
you feel that little
Right, you'll
joint
fit a
in
little
the backbone there.
Then fold them up like that, keep them good and straight. And I got a plastic bag. I've already got all this ready to go, and I'm gonna slide that in there, in the bag. And you notice this bag covers the whole feather, ain't none sticking out. Then I'm gonna take my knife, I'm gonna come in here, and you're gonna go right above the beard, there's some fat there, just cut it off just like that.
Right.
All right?
Better be a little too deep than not.
Right, just leave me plenty to work with. We're gonna stick that in the bag. Then I'm gonna take this hacksaw here, and I'm gonna keep your spurs, and a lot of times I won't do the feet. I'll just cut the spurs off and put them on the, I'll put them on the plaque beside the beard, both spurs. Because I don't want all the feet, I mean, it ain't nothing but a foot, so we're gonna take that off and just, and there's one of the feet in there, and what I'm gonna do is just cut that spur off right there. We're gonna throw the foot away, and that way you ain't gotta worry about bugs.
Right, so you're just gonna take the spur off the foot, right?
Right, you don't have to worry about bugs getting all up in this stuff. Even if you treat it over the years, all you're gonna have is that little spur.
What is that? That's about a what, 1.5 inch spur right there?
Yeah, I'd say a little 1/8 of an inch maybe. Nah, we'll give you a little credit. It was pretty good.
That wasn't too shabby. Opening day bird.
Now I got both feet off, and I'm gonna stick them in the bag, and like I say, with all the stuff you bring me, you know, I always put everybody before you, so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever got anything back from down here, so
Right.
I'll get that, what, about 4 or 5 seasons from now?
Right, no, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna guarantee everybody that brings me a bird that wants a fan mount done for their kid or whatever, I'm gonna guarantee it right on TV here that I'll have it back to you within 3 weeks. If you don't get it back within 3 weeks, a fan mount now, I'll give it to you for free. And I'm gonna give you a free turkey cleaning if you bring me the bird.
So what you're saying is I'm getting mine for free, because I know you ain't getting mine back.
Right. You might get yours free, but the customer, another customer won't.
All
But,
right, so I can shoot the bird, and I ain't gotta do nothing. I can drag him out the field, bring him you. You go cut the meat out of him, give me my meat back. I ain't gotta touch him.
Yeah.
Do the fan mount and everything.
I'm gonna get you a
Have it
nice,
back.
I'm gonna get you a nice solid walnut plaque with an engraving of a turkey on it, the fan, the spurs, the beard, and your meat cleaned in 3 weeks, and for $140.
Sounds great. I mean, it don't take up a whole lot of room in the house.
Nope.
Hangs like a picture.
Nope, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I mean, it's
Even the
good to go.
wives will let you put that
You know,
down on the wall sometimes.
And we got another one over here. If you're talking about a full body mount turkey, or you want just like a breast mount like Kenny wants,
Right.
with a half strut or something like that, you know, on a board, what we're gonna do is just take him, and what you wanna do is, I got some napkins here I like to do, just taking, I'm gonna pull this back here. This turkey's not bleeding too bad, and probably ain't bleeding at all, but if you shot him in the head, wrap that napkin around there pretty good, a couple napkins like that, and you know, just get it good and set up. That way you don't want blood just slinging everywhere and getting all up in the feather, because they are hard to clean and get everything straightened back
Right,
up.
and the more care they take care of, the better it's gonna look when they get
The
him
better
back.
the mount's gonna look.
Right. And this is what a full mount bird would look like,
Right.
of course, right? But I mean,
Right.
you do flying mounts,
Flying, full body,
chest
I mean, whatever.
mounts, I mean, hided mounts where you got the fan with the hide coming down. I mean, you do a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, we do whatever the customer wants, and we do anything from, I mean, deer to African animals, to snakes, to turkeys, to ducks, you just name it, we do.
Now,
Bear.
You hunt all the time right around here, so you're usually never too far away from the building
No,
here.
we got 3 full-time taxidermists on site. I mean, we just hired our 3rd one. We got 3 people in here 40 hours a week, so there's somebody should be here. We might don't answer the phone, but we'll definitely get back with you. I got my cell phone on there if you need to get in touch with me. You know, some things take a little longer, like deer heads might take 6 to 8 months, but a fan, I can get in there and work with it relatively quick. It ain't a whole lot of skinning and fleshing and getting eyes right like it is on a deer, so, but I mean, that's the reason I can guarantee that in 3 weeks versus I can't get a deer head back to you in 3 weeks, you know, sometimes a month. But, you know, I got 3 people working now, so we're all good taxidermists and do a good job for you. And
Folks, that's a little taxidermy tip there from me from the legend down at 301 Wild Game Processing and Taxidermy. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and while everybody else is going out to chase turkeys, we're going to take a little time out, and I got a place to have some hogs. We're going to go throw that rhino blind up and You want to go? I'll let you do the shooting.
Yeah, I want a big boar.
All right, all right. Well, that's what we go do. Y'all stay tuned, man. We're going to get us a hog and see if he can make it happen. Don't go anywhere.
At Palmetto Pulpwood and Timber Company, we do more than just harvest your land. Reforestation and land management is our specialty. Our #1 goal is to manage your tract and reclaim it to create new supplemental income or wildlife management areas. Palmetto Pulpwood and Timber Company is not your everyday timber company. Find us online at palmettopulpwood.com.
Folks, we got the rhino blind today, made by Rhino Outdoors. And we're gonna come in here and throw this thing up real quick, and we're gonna hog hunt and see what shakes out. And see if you can get it done. If you don't get it done, we put it on TV anyway.
We just go home and go get something to eat.
Let's slap this blind up. You don't believe that's quick and simple? That's easy setup right there.
Got it lit.
And there'll be no mosquitoes in.
Nope. Stacy, there's some hogs right there. That ain't quite what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something a lot bigger to mount. Folks, we come down here off of Petey River. There's an old cut down here on an old logging road. I know some hogs have been coming here, I've been told, and I'm looking for a good size full body mount or a good sow to make some good smoked sausage out of. Got a new smokehouse in the processing plant there at 301, and we're gonna try to start making some barbecue and some smoked sausage out of wild hogs. These are probably 40-pound pigs. That's a little boar. I hate my two buddies, Walker and Cole, ain't here with me today, but they had other things to do. But they still gonna get to see it, hopefully on TV.
How about this rhino blind, buddy?
I ain't lying, plenty of room. I just heard something down in there raising cane. See him over there? He's looking at us, be still. Got him coming out, look at him. Great time to do. See him in them pines. Processing and Taxidermy.
Well, folks, once again, LCW made it happen. Drummond, you pulled the calls that, big boy.
Yes, sir. He dropped right in his track.
That's a good hog, and that's going to be mounted at 301 in the showroom, man.
Yep, he's going to be in the front showroom of 301, or either he's going to be at probably Irby Street Sporting Goods.
Well, I had a ball. How about that rhino blind, man?
Man, it worked perfect. Plenty of room. Hogs didn't pay it any attention.
And I mean, we just went up and throwed it up.
Yep. We're going to put it up for some turkeys this week, too.
Mark Harden and them boys have got a good deal there. Folks, we have had an awesome time. I hope you learned something. Hope you laughed a little bit, because that's what it's all about. Good friends, good fun, and good food. And we're going to put a little bit on the table this week. Y'all come this week, check us out, lowcountrywildlife.com. Come to Facebook, Team Low Country Wildlife. Show us some pictures. Let us know what you got going on. Hey, man, this is all for y'all. Y'all come be a part of it. You are the LCW family, and we'll see you next week.
If you love the outdoors, then you'll love all the variety of sporting options at Maury's Sportsman's Preserve. From Maury's world-class upland bird hunting to year-round sporting clays to seasonal hunting opportunities for duck, hog, and deer, Maury's Sportsman's Preserve offers all these hunting activities without a large financial investment. Maury's also offers golf packages and corporate outings as well. For more information on Maury's Sportsman's Preserve, visit online at mauryspreserve.com.